Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer for giving to MabDesign the opportunity to present during the Hybridays 2021 edition. My name is Geoffrey RICHARD, and I will give you a short introduction on autoimmune diseases market. For those who don't know us, MabDesign is a French association created in 2015 with three ambitions: federate and mobilize the industrial sector, support and reinforce the competitiveness of French company, and promote the development and the production of biotherapy. We're working on all types of biotherapy, from vaccine through complex antibodies, and finally a TMP, advanced therapeutic medicinal product. To fulfill our ambition, we are giving different offer, from free access directory in order to find any competitor or any client and partners you may think of. We're also giving some scientific event on different topics, as training programs through our network of experts. And finally, we have a full service offer dedicated to support you, to the support of your company creation, project initiation, with market study and commercial development services. Now, if we go on the topic of today, we will give you insight on the therapy of immunology, then we'll zoom on the specific indication of autoimmune disorder and autoinflammatory diseases. We'll look after this on the biological molecules currently in development and on the market on these two indications. And finally, we will have a closer look at the French market. So the immunology therapy area is around 7,000 molecules currently in development and marketed, so from discovery, in clinical phases, and marketed. You can see that the marketed molecule clearly dominated the pipeline, as it's 2/3 of the molecule are currently marketed and only 1/3 are in development. Now, if you look at these 7,000 molecules in terms of types, you can see that it's clearly dominated by the small molecule, as 81% of the molecule in this therapy area are small molecule. In fact, if you look just only at the marketed molecule, you can see that 91% of these products are small molecule. This distribution is much more balanced when you have a look at the pipeline, as 52% of the current molecule developed for the immunology therapy area are biological products dominated by the antibody. Now, if you look closer in the immunology therapy area at two indications, the autoimmune disorder and inflammatory diseases, which represent 5,000 molecules on the 7,000 initially identified, you can see that the distribution from discovery to marketed therapy are quite the same. The difference is mainly the distribution, the type of molecule. As you can see, the small molecule does not represent the majority, as it is 36% of the molecule, both in development and in the market, which means that the biological biotherapy are currently representing 54% of this therapy area. This is confirmed when you look specifically at the pipeline, where you can see that 55% of the current molecule in development are biologics, mainly dominated by monoclonal antibodies and recombinant proteins. Now, if you focus only on this biotherapy, you can see that currently on the market, once again, on the indication of autoimmune disorder and inflammation diseases, 170 marketed molecules are currently on the market. 10 molecules are in pre-registration, which means that they will go on the market in the next months. And we have around 500 companies that are currently working on 700 new molecules distributed from discovery to the phase 3, the clinical phase 3. We give you short input on the top 3 indication, which are arthritis with almost a third of the current project in development, and then the psoriasis with 18%, and finally the systemic lupus for 13%. Now, if you look at the French market, you can see that we have almost 30 molecules currently marketed. 25 are small molecules and 4 are biological therapy. Non-exhaustive, I show you with, obviously this is not exhaustive, but I show you 2 of the companies that have currently marketed products, with Sanofi with a monoclonal antibody and the LFB with an immunoglobulin. And we have also 30 products in development. This number is probably a little bit underestimated because, as you are probably well aware of, many of companies have different subsidiaries around the world, and it's a little bit more difficult to find the products currently in development in this subsidiary, knowing that the parent is a French company. So I think if we could include this subsidiary, these numbers would be a little bit higher. So currently in France, we have 11 companies working on the autoimmune diseases and autoinflammatory disorder. And in terms of number of projects, we gave you the top 3 developers, which are Aphilogic with around 5 products currently in development, OZ Immunotherapeutics with around 4 products, and IMCheck with, I think, 3 products. What you can see below this is that these companies are really active. In the last 6 months, both of them at least have raised millions in order to develop their pipeline products. Obviously, not only focused on autoimmune diseases, but these deals, among these deals, in fact, there is products, as we speak of, that are going to be advanced in different phase, clinical phase, through this raising of money. And finally, I will like to present you the MabDesign Academy. MabDesign Academy is a training day we're organizing each year on different topics. This year topic is on immunotherapy and autoimmune diseases. The idea of this training day is to give you a full insight of the topic through academic research, industrial, and finally a clinician. These people will present their project, will present their issue, and obviously we give you insight of this market and this field, and will be available for any question or any query you will have during this day. Do not hesitate to contact us for any more question. I would like to thank you for listening to me, and do not hesitate to ask any question by mail or further during this event. Thank you all.